Okay, so if you're watching this, I'm presuming you saw part one about the Freedom of Information Act request contest. Okay, I wanted to give you a little background about me and the town. My town, it's classified as a city, really, but I love so much about this place, so much that I think of it as my hometown. Small town vibe, little over 5,000 people. Sort of a Mayberry vibe. But the halcyon beauty is being lost to corruption and power mongers. All right, it is a fact, and not my opinion, but fact that my town is unsafe to live in. The buildings, the air, the water, but most of all, the school. The fact is, hundreds of children spend hundreds, if not thousands, of hours each year in a certain school building, and that school building is unsafe. And it is a fact, not my opinion, that this crisis, this tragedy in the making, is the fault of the people in the city who call the shots, who run things. Look, we're not in a war zone. We don't live on an earthquake fault. It is the choice of the city's rulers. It is cronyism, denialism, incompetence, selfishness, arrogance, and greed which make my town unsafe. But this rant is not actually about that. My first video is about the powermongers' basic contempt for freedom of speech, the First Amendment, Constitution of the United States. The proof of this city's dangers will be laid out in a separate webpage that I am currently creating. So why am I doing this? Let's be honest. The contest is weird and maybe a little enraging, and I'm hoping that with publicity, with the eyes of the internet, of the world writ large, on this corrupt city, the people who run the city will have to change their ways. If you accused me of engaging in guerrilla marketing with this contest, I would say that you are absolutely right. That is exactly what I am doing. Something a bit odd, if not outright outrageous, to draw attention to the crisis. And neither this video, nor me, nor my website sell anything. In fact, this contest is costing me money. The prize money is coming out of my pension, my emergency stash and fun money, because this is an emergency, damn it. And it's hard to have fun when you wake up every day feeling unsafe. Fun fact. I will have future contests, and some of the contests will have elements of skill in them, so I can justify the prizes being more generous. I think I can afford at least $500 for the writing contests. I want something good to come out of all this. I have a couple of writing contests in mind. I give you a premise, you run with it. I'd like to put all the submissions on my web pages, and the people who view this channel get to vote for the winner. I'll share my web pages and my full name and the town and everything. Well, as I said, I would like some eyes on me before this goes public. Let me see. I also have some more contests related to the town, like having you guys guess from multiple choice questions, like what happened to the city leaders who committed felony crimes? Spoiler alert, not much. And what public statement they made on the city Facebook page when the city abruptly lost its mayor. No spoilers there, though. And lastly, who am I? Fair question. Well, just for the immediate moment, I'm not going to tell you exactly who I am because I'm afraid of the city. The thought of them knowing that right now truly frightens me. These are scary people. Yeah. But I'm in the process of changing my circumstances, and then I'll tell you more. But here's what I can tell you. I love teaching. It has been one of the great honors of my life to teach and to coach. I've taught at 3 different colleges and universities. Great work, if you can get it. Teaching has been one of the highlights of my life, and I was pretty darn good at it, too. I always got good student evaluations. And as for the coaching, without revealing too much, we competed in something where there were about 600 other teams competing in the country. When I left my last year, we were number one in the nation. We were number one. I also write, edit, and do research. After a life-changing event, I became an outsider artist, meaning no professional training, but I did get accepted into 2 Los Angeles art galleries. Lastly, I try always to be volunteering, and mostly when I give gifts, I try to make donations in the recipient's name to Heifer International or animal rescue organizations, looking for children's charities now in Ukraine and Gaza. Feels good. So last but not least, if this video takes off, I will gladly give you the fruits of my labors for free. If that means anything. Access to over a dozen books, fiction, nonfiction, some audio books, just because I would rather make this stuff the passion of my life, rather make it available for free and get the feedback, rather than rake in $2.99 here and there by selling my stuff on Amazon. Not such a fun fact. There's a new book published every 7 seconds, or about 11,000 per day. Half of those are self-published. And if you think AI is not taking over this sacred and ancient art, storytelling, consider this. Jeff Bezos now limits you to 3 book uploads a day. Crap, man. Just crap. So there you have it. And thank you so much for listening. Please share this.